Hi guys, welcome back to the Nordic Watch channel. In this video, some strap alternatives for the SRPG27 in a proper video this time instead of a YouTube shorts. So here we go. This is overall a great watch to pair with more militaristic or tool-like straps. A good example is this green canvas strap from Reach. I think it all complements the militaristic style of the watch really well. And this also works well with khaki colors such as this Hewlett strap. Anything in this kind of earthy color or brown, green, beige, something like this I think works awesome with this watch. That black and white dial just makes a lot of different color combinations possible. I also like to use nylon straps with this watch. This is a premium NATO strap from CNS Watch Bands. Also have it in this kind of olive green. Both of these colors I think work really well with this watch. Only thing with NATO straps is that they make the watch a bit top heavy because they sit high up on the wrist. So when you move it around you can feel it wobble a little bit. That's the only gripe I have with these kind of NATO straps. Otherwise these look great, feel great. You can swim with them in the summer, don't need to worry about getting them wet. You can always even wash these. So great straps to wear during the summer. I also like this one, which is a ribbed NATO strap with a yellow stripe. Also a classic look for a tool watch like the SRPG27. Adds a little bit of color, which I think is also a welcome alternative. Now the ribbed NATO straps are a little bit thinner than the ones I showed you before, but if you want it to sit really close to the wrist, here are some Sifu Straps, which I have featured on the channel in a previous video, these are great because they only leave one layer of fabric in between the watch and your wrist, which makes it sit really close to the wrist and also helps reduce that kind of top heaviness you have with NATO straps. So if you move it around, it stays put on the wrist, sitting really low. All in all, great looking straps. And also super comfortable. Check out sifustraps.com if you're interested in these straps. I can warmly recommend them, and they are my go-to nylon straps at the moment, and I think they will be that for a long time. My favorite one of the bunch, they have I think 5 different color variations, but I definitely prefer this gray one. Looks great with most watches, especially this one, since has white and black on the dial. I think gray is just a super good combination for that. Also comes in this kind of desert khaki or beige color, which I think also works great. Here you can see more on the construction of the Sifu strap and how it manages to look like a NATO strap but only leave one layer of fabric between the watch and the wrist. Great looking combination as well. Really like this one too, probably my second favorite after the gray one. Also comes in olive green, which I think is also a great match for this watch, keeping with that kind of militaristic aesthetic. All in all, great options, and I can only recommend Sifu Straps. Go check them out on their website. If you want to go with more colors, I think this watch is a good model where you can play around a bit with kind of petrol, any sort of different textures, or even bright colors like this red, or even this yellow one if you want to go really crazy. I wouldn't necessarily wear all these different combinations, but I want to show you what the watch looks like on different straps so you know what to get and also what not to get. Another great option is a silicone strap. These are from CNS Watch Bands, also super soft, flexible, nice silicone straps. Don't cost a fortune and great option in the summer. You don't need to worry about sweating and ruining them like you do with leather straps. And yeah, they bring that same kind of look and very kind of sporty and a clean look also. But still, maybe the favorite straps for this one for me are leather straps, such as this vintage looking leather strap with stitching. Just brings a nice kind of even pilot watch vibe to this watch. All in all, I think black leather with white stitching looks awesome on this watch. Here's a strap from Vario, also nice quality, super soft, super thin leather. No stitching on this one though if you want a cleaner look. Here's another Vario strap with stitching on it. A little bit of different kind of tone on this leather. Maybe not the best fit for my skin tone. Maybe when I'm more tanned it will look better. Not my favorite, but also a nice looking option. And then a classic brown one also is a really good looking strap for this watch. I think it brings a lot of pilot watch vibes to this model. Hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like and comment if you have anything to ask. I try to answer all comments. And yeah, stay tuned for more videos. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.